Hello, good morning, classmates. Good morning, Ma'am Ren. So, I am Mr. J.R. Bernal from Eliesa, and I was tasked to do the reporting for communication ethics. Originally, I am supposed to report live. However, I may not be able to do so this Saturday due to some personal reason. That is why I have opted first to record my report, and then I will just have this uploaded in YouTube and share the link to all of you. My group mates, Elgin and Rusty, has already discussed the other parts of communication, and ako naman ang madiscuss about communication ethics. So let's start. So what is ethics? And let us define ethics. So this is a system of morals principle. So do amo ini ang aton nga mga siguro guiding principles naton. It can be immoral, amoral, immoral maybe, no? But amo ini ang maybe principles nga nagaguide sa aton on what is right and what is wrong. And since ang aton nga topic subong is communication ethics, let me run through or discuss with you kung ano ang mga possible nga mga pwede naton matunan on this topic. So ethics, it also deals with values relating to human conduct with respect to the rightness and wrongness of certain actions, also to the goodness and badness of the motives and ends of such actions. Okay, so I'm pretty sure every one of you is already aware kung ano gid ang definition sang ethics, and these are the ethical standard that is guiding us sa aton nga daily activities. How about communication ethics? So, communication ethics is the notion that an individual or group's behavior are governed by their morals, which in turn affects communication. Generally, it deals with the good moral present in any form of human communication. So, in the next slide, may ara ako sang mga example nga ipakita sa group in order for you to understand kung ano ang ako niya ginadiscuss subong. So, what are the 10 basics of ethical communication? Hindi lang man niya pwede that if we want to say something, sige lang, pagwa lang nga pagwa. Sometimes, tama naton ka prangka, wala kita kabalugali that we were already able to hurt the feelings of others. So, it would be better siguro, no, that we are guided sining mga basic ng ethical communication para in the long run, in the process, hindi naton ma-hurt ang other people who are in communication with us. So number one is we always seek to get the best in communication and interaction with other people. So whenever we talk with other, we always see to it nga ang makuha naton sa ila is we get the best, okay? Sometimes we are very judgmental. Sometimes maghambal kita, tamaan naton ka judgmental that ma-hurt naton ang isa ka tawo without even listening to them. Okay? So, better gid ya siguro that when we communicate and we interact with other people, better gid that we seek to get the best out of them. Another one is listen when others speak. I'm sure most of us are guilty here, especially inabala kita sometimes mahilig kita mag butt in, wala pa natapos ang isa, mahambal ka naman. So, hindi nyo maintindihan or you are not able to fully express kung ano ang imo nga gusto ihambal because you are being disturbed sining iban nga tawo nga mahilig mag-butt-in. And even since we were young, we were told nga ang pagsaligbat or paghambal-hambal, nga naghambal pa ang iban, it's a very bad attitude siguro. A bad attitude nga nadala naton until sa nagdalag ko kita, naging professional kita. That is why even me personally, I really hate it kung naghahambal ako and others will butt in. I mean, can't you wait for your turn? You listen first on what I'm going to say, and then I am going to listen also on what you are going to say. I think that is better. Okay, so listen when others speak. Number three is to speak non-judgmentally. So sometimes daan nagahambal kita pero wala kita kabalo or unconscious, we are already judging other people. So I would like to tell the group nga everyone has their own battle to win. Everyone has their own demon to conquer. So better good siguro that when we say something, we say it with kindness. Do not judge other. It's is based on their appearance, based on the situation they are in. Amo na ganing ginahambal nila. Do not judge others unless you are in their shoes. Because wala kamo kabalo kung ano ang ginaagyan sang iban nga tawo nga nag-amo sila. I mean, in my case, for example, um, I've been away from home since my mother died November 13, and I'm sure I was able to share with you my feelings during the time nga nagamasakit ang mother ko, and every one of you express nga Sir JR, pakabakod lang, may God bless you, etc., etc. These are all appreciated. And I really appreciate it nga when I said that I was very angry nga ako ang nagabantay sa mother ko instead of my siblings, etc. But then, my friends, even you, did not judge me nga aman akig ako because other people would say, "Tip, nanay mo man na." Nga aabi nga you feel unfair, something like that. Because everyone has their own battles to win. Do not judge. Do not say something that will hurt the feelings of other unless you are in their shoes. So I think isa igid ina sa gusto ko ihambal diri sa aton subject nga HBO under the ethical communication. And then of course, you speak from your own experience and perspective, expressing your own thoughts, needs, and feelings. It is a very good example, Gid, if you say something that is really coming from you. That's why gani no may ara kita singning mga ginatawag sometimes nga mga extemporaneous speaking, and then you were given some topic to say something about it, and then better gid you are judged nga makahambal ikaw based sa imo nga own understanding. So daw amo sini ang meaning nga expressing your own thoughts, needs, and feelings. Sometimes we tend to be fake. We fake kung ano ang ginahambal naton sa aton mga friends. We fake kung anong ginahambal naton sa aton relatives. We fake kung anong ginahambal naton sa aton nga mga kilala. It is because we don't want them to get hurt. But don't you think that when we are lying or when we are sugarcoating something, don't you think nga mas mahatag pa inis ang negative effects sa ila? It is because we are not telling the truth. We are not telling what we really want to tell them. And Filipinos are very fond of this. Hindi naton gusto ma-hurt ang iban nga tawo. Hindi naton gusto ma-hurt ang feelings ng aton relatives. So sometimes you always say yes. Bisan against na kita sa aton nga own principle, against na kita sa aton nga own belief, but because we value the relationship we have with others, sometimes we neglect our own feelings in favor of them. And this is something that we need to learn. That sometimes it's okay to say no, sometimes it's okay to say yes, and sometimes it's okay to say nothing. Number 5, speak to understand others rather than to be right or ethical than you. So, we say something in order nga maintindihan nato ng iban. We let them repeat the things they wanted to say because we want them to express their feelings, because in this communication process sometimes no there are miscommunication nga nagakatabo, and sometimes we also assert our right. Kita lang gid ang maalam, kita lang gid ang sakto. Okay? Kita lang gid ang maalam, kita lang gid ang sakto. So it's something nga ginahambal nila nga sometimes when we say something, we have to make sure man nga maintindihan nato ng iban. Because sa aton nga ginahambal, dira man naga-reply ang others, and by listening to them, by them listening to us, we were able to have a good communication. And then avoid speaking of or for others. Avoid speaking of others. Hindi magpinanglibak. Do not say something that can hurt the feelings of other. Do not say something nga ma-degrade ang personality sang isa ka tawo, and do not say something also on behalf of others, especially if wala ikaw na consult or you were not authorized to do so. Better gid siguro that you ask someone, do you think it would be okay kung ako na lang maghambal on your behalf, especially nga ara ka pasubong sa situation nga daw hindi ka pakahambal? Do you think okay lang ayhan nga manglibak kita, or do you think kung ikaw ang libakon, how would you feel? That is why better gid that we let our feelings, no, nga mag-guide sa aton nga kung hindi siya manami pamatian para sa aton, then for sure hindi manami nga pamatian sang iban. So avoid speaking of or for others. Manage your own personal boundaries. Share only what you are comfortable to share. Now, types of communication: verbal, written, subong sa social media, tanan-tanan is there. Okay? Nag-break ka mo, i-post. Nag-away ka mo, i-post. May kontra ka, i-post. So sometimes wala na kita sang personal boundaries. Tanan ara na kita o na tanan. We are all celebrities sa aton circle of friends. We are all celebrities na subong sa Facebook. Nga aman, tanan na lang nakapost daw wala na gid sang personal boundaries. Now, on the other hand, kung ikaw naman yung isa ka private nga tawo, I think it's also okay to share only what you are comfortable to share. I remember natun-an ko ni when I was studying in Korea, no? Um Mag-ask gani sa amon sang question and then you don't want to answer. Ang ginapamangkot ko lang is, why do you want to know? Sir, pila ang imo salary sa hospital nga naga-work ikaw? Ma'am, why do you want to know? Nga gusto mo mabalaan? And then in that way daw nagauntat na. Because hindi ko man gusto nga isugid, hindi ko man gusto nga daw hambalon ko lang. Can you please stop that? Hindi ko gusto sabaton. Why do you want to know? So kung ano ang reason niya, then listen. Kung ano ang reason niya, nga gusto niya mabalaan. So I think in that way, daw ka-ethical man nga maghambal lang kita sina, and then hindi man natin ma-hurt ang feelings ng iban. And guys, another one is really treasure your own personal boundaries. Sa ako natun-an ko gid, no, the moment that my mother passed away up to now, I have never posted anything on Facebook about sa akon destination kung diin ko nagkadto. But actually, when my mother was buried November 19, I left home. I went somewhere up to now. Ara ako sa isa ka lugar nga wala sang may nakabalo because I wanted to have a me time. Gusto ko magpahuway. Gusto ko nga i-ghost ang iban nga tawo. Gusto ko lang anay nga makarecover sa tanan. And isa actually sa nabasa ko subong and I wanted to share with everyone lang, no? To learn to respect everyone's downtime, me time, and ghosting phases. Bigyan mo rin sila ng time huminga, magpahinga, makapag-isip at mawala sandali. So galing, how are you going nga maka-receive sang time, for example, no? Paano ikaw magaan sang time nga maka-receive ikaw sina if in the first place pa lang ada ikaw mismo sige ka man post nga post. Wala ka man sang boundary, wala naman sang boundary nga ara sa imo. I mean gin post mo na tanan. So daw amo sina ang akon nga ginahambal nga at least manage your own personal boundaries and just share only kung ano lang yung comfortable ikaw nga mabalansang iban. Okay? Respect, of course, the personal boundaries of others. Amo nang ginahambal ko, no, kung hindi ya gusto mag-share sang iban sa imo, then respect it. Amo lang gid na. Sometimes by respecting it, mapakita naton nga ginarespeto naton ang tawo. There are other people nga hindi pa gid sila ready to tell everything. There are other people nga hindi sila ready to share everything, and we have to respect it. Avoid interrupting and side conversation. Kagina nino ay ning ginahambal naton nga nag-interrupt kita and side conversation. Yung mga side comments bala. sometimes sa mga side comments naton nga ginahambal, dira pa nagalain ang aton nga situation. Sometimes sa mga side comments nga ginahambal naton, dira pa gakaguba ang isa ka relationship. So let's try to avoid it. And of course, to avoid interrupting others when they are speaking. And make sure that everyone has time to speak, that all members have relatively equal airtime if they want it. Let everyone have the equal time, let everyone have the equal sharing sang moment para nga maghambal sila. In that way, may ara siguro kita sang mabatian sa iban nga wala kita kabalo. Maybe we will learn something from them, or maybe we will learn something from the others. Kay every time we talk and talk and talk, daw hindi kita mag-intindihanay. That is why it's better gid siguro that we give other time to talk. We listen. When they listen, we talk. I think that is the best siguro. And for now, amo lang ni classmates ang ako niya ma-share sa inyo. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all again sa aton nga live class. And to Ma'am Aren, thank you so much for understanding my situation, and I hope to see you also, Ma'am, in the campus soon. Have a nice day, everyone. God bless and stay safe.